Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of Women Issue. And today I've got three lovely, beautiful, and amazing guests with me. And to my right hand side, I've got Mrs. Abioye, Miss Abioye Odeyemi, who works at the London City Airport as an aviation officer. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
And in the middle, I've got the King Adeoye Obanleowo. Am I right, sir?
Correct.
Miss Dikin Adeoye is a businessman and is into fashion. Thank you for coming this morning, sir.
Thank you.
And I've got Proohetess Olufemilayo Ogatimirin. Did I pronounce it well?
Ogatimirin.
Ogatimirin.
Yeah.
She's into full-time ministry. I want to say a big thank you for coming to the studio with me this morning.
Thank you.
very
Thank you
much.
You're
very
welcome.
much. Thank you. And today I've got two very interesting topics, and I don't know if I should say difficult topic, but there are two interesting topics that the viewers need to call in and contribute their own opinion. So, which is why I have three guests with me in the studio, so they can expatiate and talk more about this topic, because these are really threatening life topics that needs to be addressed properly. About few months ago, a lady came in my inbox and she told me about a story that she wants me to air a story to the public because she needs a public opinion on what to do. She is a lady, she said she is 28 years old, and they were just two, her and her older sister. Her sister has been married for the last 6 years without an issue. So her sister called her to come and live with her after she finished from school, so that she wouldn't be the only one at home. So after she finished from school, she came to live with her sister. Unfortunate, the bad incident happened. One thing led to another. She got pregnant for her sister husband. And like I said earlier on, she has been married for 6 years without a child. Now that she's pregnant, her husband's sister moved her out of the house to rent a place for her outside. So she told the sister that she's going to move in with her boyfriend without the sister knowing that she is moving in with her own husband. And now she is 4 months pregnant. So she said to me that 3 weeks back, her sister husband called her that she wants her to terminate the pregnancy. And she asked him why. The sister husband said that she asked to terminate the pregnancy because the sister that is at home called him that she is 6 weeks pregnant. And the younger sister said there is no way she cannot terminate her pregnancy, that she's over 4 months gone. Now, if she terminates the pregnancy, she's killing a baby. Because by 4 or 5 months now, obviously that's the baby, the pregnancy has formed to a full baby.
Yeah.
So now she wants the public to help her on what to do. The sister husband insisted that she terminates the pregnancy, that he wants nothing to do with her. And now she said, is it because her sister is pregnant now? That is why the man insisted that she should terminate the pregnancy. That because when her sister was not pregnant, the man moved her out of the house for her to keep the baby. Now that the sister is pregnant, the husband wants her to terminate the pregnancy. Now she needs a public opinion on what to do, because even her older sister is at home, is not aware about this. I'm going to come to you, sir, first. What do you think the lady in question should do?
This is a very, very peculiar case. And a peculiar case needs to be looked at objectively in a peculiar way as well.
Yeah.
I don't know what this lady is thinking in the first instance. If you can descend,
speak up, sir.
if you can descend so low
Yeah.
after accepting an invitation from your own sister to come and live with her and her husband, and to get to that stage where you are being intimate with her husband, I think that itself beggars belief. That is betrayal of the highest order. You do not, even if the person in question is not related to you, even to a friend, is abysmal, is unacceptable, but to your own blood sister who saw you as equal, same from the same parents, the same flesh, the same blood, and for you to have gone to that stage, to that level of getting yourself pregnant for a husband, I think it's unforgivable.
Sir, what about the husband?
Both parties, it takes two to tango.
Of course, yes.
But in as much as he who plays the piper dictates the tune, even though I question the husband as well.
Yeah.
But the blame, 95% of the blame goes to the sister. Yes, because she ought to know better. That listen, I cannot indulge in such practice. It is immoral, it is wrong, it is unacceptable. This is my own sister.
Yeah.
So for her to have gone to the level of getting herself pregnant for this man shows that in the first instance she does not even respect her own sister. She does not respect her family. She does not respect the fact that that invitation that was extended to her is in the name of love and harmony. That look, you coming to live with us will probably, be, an opportunity for us to be closer again.
Exactly.
It could be that maybe in the last few, before the sister got married, some form of encouragement.
She needed a friend to
She needed a friend to talk to. So for her to have gone to that level of, being intimate with the husband is disproportionate.
Thank you very much.
And even where that part of the world where we come from, it is a taboo in Yoruba land for a man to be sleeping with a woman born of the same parents. So that even makes it more disgusting. And whoever says or whoever tries to diffuse the situation and try to create an impression or an indication that what she did is moral, is misleading her.
Thank you very much, sir. Mommy, I'm going to come to you. Do you agree that 95% of the blame should goes to the lady?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
In as much as you blame the lady, I still have to blame the man, the husband.
Yeah.
Because it's three of them in this scenario now.
It's three.
The senior sister, the junior sister, and the husband.
At the moment,
so the senior sister is innocent, because she's just done what she needs to do as a sister to help her junior sister.
You're right.
And then she was lonely. She needed a comforter. She needed somebody to be there for her, which she so much believed in her junior sister. So what the senior sister has done, there's nothing bad in it at all. Anybody can do that. But now you, as the junior sister, that you are my blood, I see you as somebody I can relate with. I see you as somebody that I can depend on. I see you as a shoulder that I can lean upon, that I can cry onto. Now the junior sister decided so low. What happened to her own integrity and her dignity as a woman? What happened to all her honor as a woman? Where is God in her life? Bringing you to my home for your own betterment or whatever. Your sister is going through a problem, psychological, emotional problem. You should be there for her. So you now abandon that and now backstabbing your own blood sister. I call her as a backstabber. And I call her as somebody that you cannot rely upon. A deceiver. Anything I can say to that lady is very, very degrading what she has done. A man will always be a man. Even if the husband comes to her, from the genesis, the beginning of it, she should have extended that in. Even if she doesn't want to break that marriage, she should find a way of moving on in life. So that marriage will not be destroyed. The marriage can last. And find a way to encourage and advise your sister. You understand? Rather than her descending so low, sleeping with the husband of her sister, blood related. And to the man, I don't know what has led to that situation. That's why we always say that in everything we should try. It says we should try and flee from the devil. And even it's saying to us that the Bible says in 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 12 that he who thinks that is standing, he who thinks that is standing, that's what the Bible says. Because even if you say you are in Christ, it says, I've known Christ for 20 years, does not take Satan a minute to destroy that faith.
Right.
So what has led to this situation? Why are they doing this? It is uncalled for. What I want to say to the junior sister is that is pregnant for 4 months now. Abortion is out of it completely.
Wow.
Because you started from sinning, is sin. You started from being a deceiver to a fornicator or an adulterer or whatever you want to call it. Now you want to go as far as murderer. So do you see a sin comes in, setting, from that you are not graduating to another sin, you are not graduating to another level. They always say sin is sin. From lying, from deceit, from fornicating, now you want to go to become a murderer. And what does the Bible say? He who kills. What happened to your kingdom of heaven? So I strongly believe that whatever anybody wants to say to that junior sister, abortion is completely out of it.
Way out of it.
That's right.
Thank you very much, ma. You know, this is huge. I'm going to come to you, ma. What's your take on this?
I think my brother and my sister have said all. The foundation is faulty. The whole scenario is faulty.
It's faulty.
The woman in question, I think the sister also should, I don't know, the sister must be very careful because she can go ahead and kill the sister.
Wow.
Trust me. If you can solo and let your husband's sister sleep with you, both of them, the sister and the husband, both of them in question, I can call them a killer. My question is that, let's assume it's not the sister the so-called wife take in. He now called the husband's sister. Is she going to sleep with her sister? You don't understand what I mean?
Exactly.
Let's say when the woman need the comforter, someone to talk with, to discuss with, he now decide, okay, let me go for my sister-in-law, which is the sister to the husband. Is he going to sleep with the sister in the same house?
No.
There's a lot of thousands of girls outside there that you can go ahead and do your fornication or adultery, not with the same blood. From where we come from, according to my brother, it's a taboo.
It's a taboo.
A taboo. Even I don't think the family will. This will scatter the family forever. That they will never sit together again. So, like my auntie say, abortion is out of the way.
It's out of it.
Because it's we are talking about life involving now. You should not abort the pregnancy.
Okay.
I think that is what I believe.
I have a different notion
Okay,
to what my sisters have just said. Even though, as I said earlier, it is a peculiar case, and we need to look at it from that perspective. I am of the assumption that even though I'm not a firm believer in abortion, but to bring a closure to this sorry saga, I think this is the only thing that can more or less
save the situation.
Okay? Because how do you now begin to quantify or equate the two situations?
The two of them are pregnant, sir.
Yes. Now, you have an irresponsible man.
Of course he is.
Who had a wife of 6 years.
Yes.
For some reason, the wife didn't probably.
There was a delay.
There was a delay in her getting pregnant. Unknowingly to the elder sister, she invited the younger one.
Wants to come and start.
Now, so this situation now is not a situation for today, but for the future. Now, how do you begin to explain to that child,
to the children, to both of
them, because one is the legal child, one is an illegitimate child.
Of course,
so
that they are the same father.
Yes, of the same father. It is a very messy situation. I think, even though I don't agree.
See, I'm even shaking.
Yes, I don't agree. Neither do I subscribe to abortion.
Yeah.
But to bring a closure to this pathetic situation,
I don't even think, sir, that there will ever be a closure anymore.
There would be
either with the child or without the child. There will never be a closure.
It is possible. It's only a matter of time. But the longer it lingers on, and the more the situation becomes obvious that both of them are going to have a child for this man, it's something that might eventually split this family.
That's what I'm saying.
The family is even splitted already. It's just that they don't even know.
Yeah.
It is unforgivable.
You can
Can I say something?
Go
here?
ahead, Ma.
No matter how this thing goes along, no matter how long it goes, there will be a day that truth shall surely prevail.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
The woman, the sister will surely know. No
She
matter.
will know one day.
She will know one day, no matter. That's why they always say in our language that even if life goes for thousands of years, that the truth will always
one
catch
day.
up.
Yeah,
One day, it will surely come out.
Exactly.
And then to what my father has just said, that in as much as he doesn't believe in abortion or whatever, he needs to find a way, like maybe that's just accepting that to put a
closure to
so in a
everything.
way to do the abortion. Is that what
Yes,
you're trying to say?
yes.
So that because
At
of the
least.
children that are coming in the
Yes.
future, if the Lord knows all and he knows the end from the beginning, that takes me to the case of David when he slept with the wife of Uriah.
Right.
What happened?
You're about to say
If
that.
if God knows the end, that's what it's going to be, the woman can carry that pregnancy for the whole 9 months and doing bad. Something happened. God is God, and it's an unquestionable God. He knows the end from the beginning. If God knows that it's going to be scatter for the whole family, because our God is love, and He wants to unite us. He doesn't want to break us in any way. So He can come into a situation even before that process of 9 months. The pregnancy can just go like that. Before she just go to labor or whatever. And if He carries us to labor, I'm not praying for the child to die. That's not what I'm saying. I don't want anybody to misquote me or misunderstand what I'm trying to say. But what I'm saying is, God is God. If God knows the siblings, the one for the
Younger sister.
older sister, and it's going to be problem in future or whatever, He will find a way to do it by Himself. Do not let us help God.
Yeah, that is God. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. In case you're just joining on this morning, we're talking about a lady who got pregnant for her husband's sister. These are two sisters that were born of the same mother and the same father. Her sister asked her to come and live with her after she finished from school. So she came to live with her sister. That one thing happened, and before they know it, she's pregnant for her sister's husband, and the sister has been married to her husband without an issue for the last 6 years. Now that she is pregnant, the husband wants her to terminate the pregnancy, and the pregnancy is over 4 months, simply because the wife that couldn't get pregnant for the last 6 years is now 6 weeks pregnant. So she's come to me today. She's come to me to bring her case to the public, so the public can advise her on what to do. So in case if you're just joining us, the studio line is there. Please call in and add your contribution. So Daddy, I'm gonna come to you.
What I want to say is that before that 4 months,
Yeah.
what is he doing before the pregnancy up to 4 months?
Yeah, the husband accepted the pregnancy. That was why he moved her out of the house to
That is
another
why
place.
it's been planned for from the
Yes,
beginning.
because the husband didn't even believe that the wife was
Can
going
have
to
any
get
pregnancy.
pregnant. But God showed Himself that I am God.
God.
You don't judge. You don't give a final say when I'm here to talk.
So the question here is that, according to the scenario of the case,
Yeah.
this evil act is being planned for.
To be honest,
Let's
I
assume
believe
the
it is.
lady she's not still pregnant, so they are going to leave the baby. That's what it means.
Yes,
isn't it?
Yes.
I believe
They will
Absolutely.
leave the baby and they will have the baby.
because
Yes.
the husband is selfish. He wants a child, but he just couldn't take his dirty act outside. Because if he had done it outside, no one would have blamed him. But
Exactly.
in the same family. And the first question I asked when the lady got in touch, okay, I know that people say that men are like this, men are like that, which I don't want to believe that is all men.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I don't want to believe it's all men that are irresponsible. I've seen men that live with their younger sister and they never look there for once. So I don't want to believe it's all men. I believe it's the ones that have let the devil take hold of their life and the devil to control them. Because as much as we are in Christ, I don't want to be too biblical. We have the right to control what we take in, what we see. No man has the right to control us apart from God.
Can I say something?
Yes, you can.
To me, I think the lady in question, the junior sister, has been admiring the man for long.
I was about
That
coming
is exactly
there.
my conclusion.
One
with
thing
it.
one thing I asked her, could it be the way you've been dressing in the house? Because at times when stories like this arises, the first thing I ask, you're going to live with your husband's sister. How do you compose yourself when your husband's sister is around? Are you the one that wear clothes that expose every part of your body? You know, and men, the minute they look and they get this thing in their brain, it goes somewhere else. You know, I used to say to people, if my friend is coming to my house or I invited you to dinner, I will say it. I trust my husband, but please, can you dress responsibly when you're coming to my house? Because I'm not going to go to your house when I know you're married and open all my cleavage, wear a bomb shot. Please, you need to respect my home. Respect, this is my home.
Absolutely.
If I'm coming to your house, believe me, I'm not in your house to open my cleavage, because I'm a respected married woman. So I'm coming there to, you know, to show respect of who I am and to my husband or my family. So the first thing I asked her, how do you even compose yourself in the house? How do you dress? Are you the one that, because there is something that has attracted the husband to her? Because, okay, let's look at it. They've been married for 6 years. This man has not gone out for the last 6 years to, you know, to pregnate someone outside for the last 6 years. But the sister came and it happened. There has to be a connection. There has to be something that attracted this man to this lady. Or could it be that, or is she the one that is throwing advances to this man? I don't know. We were not there. This is how they brought the story to me. But I strongly want to believe there is something that happened that led to what happened. You know, when stories like this occurs, both parties always try to take out the blames. And they would like to put the blame on each other. He caused it, she caused it. Although I didn't get to speak to the man, I only get to speak to the younger sister. If I had spoken to the man, but whatever what the younger sister could have done, the man shouldn't have even looked there for once.
Yeah, we can't really say that. If you are talking about maybe seduction,
Yeah.
I call it seduction. If the woman is like that, we are all flesh and all human. This thing is in the mind and it's in spirit. So when we are talking about self-control, there's a limit a man can go. When a woman and a man, they are both together in one house, and the woman is exposing every good thing in her to the husband, try to seduce the man, there's a limitation to how far that man can go. So the best bet is to be very careful. Yes, you just need to be careful. And when that is happening, where is the wife? Where is the sister? Maybe it happened when she's at work, busy here and there.
Don't forget, this is someone that trusted her younger sister to come and live with them.
She will not even be.
So she won't even care.
Like,
to be honest,
suspicion of both of them. Like, okay,
she won't even think about it
because
she
she
knows.
Family.
Yeah, this is my blood sister.
That younger one is the one to really blame. Seriously, because we've seen cases whereby even the husband of someone pregnanted the mother of his wife.
Yeah, I heard about.
Yes, we heard
I
about
have that
it.
one in my inbox. To be
Yes,
honest.
we heard about it.
I have the case in my
They
inbox.
had their own children. The mother-in-law went there to help them in looking after the baby.
Oh my God.
This happened in
one way
America.
or in America, God bless you.
I have this story.
One way or the other, the husband of your daughter pregnanted the mother-in-law. So many things. We've had these stories about a father pregnanted his own daughter.
I thought I have that one in my.
So we just have to be careful. So I really blame the sister. Though, despite the fact that the husband too needs to be blamed, because if the husband truthfully love the wife, because when they are taking themselves to the altar, oh, in sickness, in health, in this, how long is 6 years? We've seen marriages that they are childless for over 20 years. And when the Lord wants to come,
years,
yes,
and now God bless them with 5.
yes, you can't wait only 6 years. If you truly love your wife, what is 6 years? That you are not going to the junior one.
But this family we're talking about, are they Christian? Because
Of course they are.
no, they're not true Christian. The husband
They
are
are.
not true Christian. I don't think he followed the Bible verses because
Do people really follow the biblical way these days?
Not at all.
I will say end up blaming the girl. Although we are not in the scenario, we don't know what really happened. We're not there.
Yeah.
But the girl is what who she. I will continue blaming her. You know why? Because it's your sister husband. No matter what, the man may not be able to control herself or himself. You need to control yourself as a sister. We're talking about blood sister here now, not even friend. How can I be looking at my sister, my senior sister husband sleeping with me? Oh, the lady doesn't have boyfriend. The sister, does she have boyfriend?
She said yes.
She said yes.
Because
So
that was
now-
what she told the sister when she was moving out, that she's moving out with a partner.
She can say that to just deceive the sister.
Exactly.
Might not be true.
The first thing I asked her, are you sure this is the first time this is happening between you and your sister's husband?
No, it's not. It will not be the first time. They
No,
have
she
been
couldn't
doing
even
it.
answer me on that. She
Mm-hmm.
just gave me a sigh of relief, like,
Mm-hmm.
and then I got my answer from that.
She has got no shame.
Yeah.
And I really blame the husband as well, because if you know that my problem is your problem, that we are in it together, you wouldn't even dare do that. Even if the husband does not touch the sister and he goes out to go and look for girlfriend or anybody to do that with,
Outside.
on the condition of having a child, it's still not acceptable. In marriage, it's still not acceptable.
That's not a true love. If you
Yes.
love your wife, like my auntie said, if you love better for worse, isn't it?
Yes.
If you love your wife, you will stay with your
I
wife.
don't think we have.
Immediately you're sharing. You're sharing another woman. You're having chicken side outside.
Yes.
You don't love your wife,
Yes.
so you are sharing the love.
Yes.
And don't
And
share
even
love.
in this part of the world, there are so many solutions to
Exactly.
childbearing or whatever.
There is
a
IVF.
lot of solutions.
Exactly.
So I don't
Solution.
believe that
Exactly.
is
You
the
can
reason.
even adopt. You want to adopt, you can even
No,
adopt.
so many
be
solutions.
honest.
So I don't really believe that is the truth. So that is the reason why this man slept with the junior wife. It's more than that.
Yeah.
I
It's
think
more than that.
sometimes men, we go to the extreme to satisfy our selfish, amorous overtures. But in this instance, as my sisters have said, it is unbelievable. It is unbelievable.
Disgusting.
When we talk of betrayal, this is betrayal,
Of the highest
Oh,
order.
yeah.
Yes, so
and not only is it going to affect the relationship between the husband and his wife, it is going to affect the relationship between the family, the in-laws, and as I said, the longer it lingers on, the more damaging the whole issue becomes. And that is why sometimes people don't think before they dwell into
act.
things. This action and reaction is equal and opposite.
Yeah.
Yes. I wish she never ever ventured into this at all, because looking at all the ramifications at the end of the day, it has backfired big time. It has backfired big time. And sometimes in life, people will always try to tell you the truth, but you have to look at it from a different angle. Can I handle the truth? And this lady must be in a position to handle the truth now. That what she did is beyond imagination.
Thank you very much, sir. Before I round up on this topic, I'm just gonna come to you, Mommy.
Just that.
What advice do you have for them as a family? Do you think the lady should abort the pregnancy? Do you think they should let the senior sister know?
My advice for the lady is to just nail it on the head. Let the sister knows about it.
Okay.
Yes, she should be bold, face it. The deal has been done, damage has been done. She should call the husband, tell the husband, look, as it is now, I'm not having peace, I'm not having rest. Not because of today, but because of tomorrow.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes. We might say that it's going to scatter the family. It might at the beginning, but if God step into that situation when they cry to the Lord, yes, if the Lord really want to step to that situation, He will touch their hearts. So my best advice for her is to tell the husband, I'm letting my sister know. And then let her go to the sister. If she cannot go, let her find elders, or let her go and confess to people that can follow her, that can help her in confessing this act. It's immorality. It's a sin. It needs to be confessed. The Bible says whoever covered their sins will not prosper.
Yes.
Yes, but if you face it and confess, God loves it. There's joy in heaven for every sinner that comes to repentance. I don't want to be too much of Christian. It is practical. Unless if she doesn't confess today, it's going to come to open tomorrow, and it's going to be getting worse. So she should go and pray for that courage to be able to go to somebody, maybe head of the family, maybe pastor, anybody who can help her in confessing, and then we see. Who knows what will happen. If they're not stepping, we'll be surprised. You understand? And the Lord will help her. But she needs to confess and not think of abortion.
Thank you
Let
very
God
much,
take
sir.
control.
I'm going to come to you last. What advice do you have for them?
I think my sister has said it all. The lady has messed up, the man has messed up.
Yeah.
But they should do the right thing. She should do the right thing by telling the sister and let God take control. Because if you didn't tell the sister now, eventually it will come out. There's nothing hidden in this world. It's better he nailed it at head now and just let the sister know. Ask for forgiveness because you said they are Christian.
The Christians.
So I think we may think it's going to scatter the issue, but the sister can take it like, okay, I'm a Christian. Let me just. It has happened. There's nothing I can do because we're talking about life evolving now. You understand what I mean?
Thank you
so
very
you
much.
should do the right thing.
What do you think, sir?
Just to buttress what I said earlier, my sister has summarized it in a nutshell. Sum up the courage and call your sister and explain all your evil deeds to her in a simple manner and language that she will understand. It is now entirely up to her if she. It is obviously going to take time because obviously this is going to hit her so bad.
That's right.
Because this is betrayal. But the longer it lingers on, the more difficult she's putting the situation, which is already, a damaging story. So she needs to come out. Probably if she cannot do it on her own, maybe probably seek the help of some elders and confront it right now, before it's too late. At least that way, maybe, as our auntie said, her senior sister might find a place in her heart to forgive her. But forgiveness is easier said than done.
That's right.
You have to look at the broader picture that look, the mess that these two people created is not something for today, but something that will be in their memories for so many years to come. So it is a very, 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 very sad story.
Thank you very much. Yeah, Adeoye, I hope you can. I know you're online and you listen to everything we've just said. And to me, I think I'm going to support them, but I don't think it's the right time to tell your senior sister, to be honest, because your senior sister is just 6 weeks pregnant, and which she could lose the pregnancy by telling her how. And don't forget that she has waited 6 years to be pregnant. So if you decide to go and tell her now, please think about your sister. This may result in her losing her own pregnancy. And if she loses a pregnancy, I know she's not going to want to stay in that marriage anymore because you are still pregnant for her husband. So do you think this is the right time to tell her sister?
I don't think she should wait.
Mommy, what do you think? Do you think this is the right time to tell her sister? She's 6 weeks pregnant and she could lose the pregnancy, and she has waited 6 years. So now, if she loses the pregnancy, definitely she's going to leave the man.
I believe in this. I believe in this adage: only the strong survive and only the wise excel. So 6 weeks, I can understand your point of view, which is spot on. 6 weeks into a pregnancy for someone
it's still early.
It's too early. I probably think seek some counseling. Adeoye, if you're watching, and the elders of your church, or maybe people who are much older, and probably somebody else who might have actually been involved in a similar situation, they might be in a position to actually advise her of the appropriate time in which to actually right now, as I said, it's too early because 6 weeks is just a month plus. And depending on the age of the woman, depending on her character, some people take things and they're very strong. Some, they're very fragile. So it's tough. But I think the earlier the better. The earlier the better.
To me, I believe what will be will be, and we are not God. Yes. I don't pray the sister lose that pregnancy because it's too early, 6 weeks old. But then we are not God.
I looked at it in another way.
Okay.
It could be God did not want this man and even the senior sister to be together, number one. And it could be that God just wants to show the husband that you should have waited. I am God. She can't get pregnant, which is why God allowed her to get pregnant. We don't know. It could be Maybe she will lose the pregnancy and she will walk out of the marriage. Maybe that's just God showing himself to the man. I am God. Don't work out my timing for me. But God knows what he's doing. Like everyone has said, seek counsel, talk to the right people, and know the right time to speak to your sister. I pray your family don't get to mourn one of you. It's a big case. It is a delicate issue, believe me. You getting pregnant for your sister, we don't know how your elder sister is going to take this. I just pray to God to give the family the comfort they need at this time, because I know this is not going to go down very well. No. And I know you're online and listening. Please stay away after this. Stay away. This is not a good act. It's a very bad one. Not to your friends, not to your sister. Please, women, we are born to have values.
Yep.
We are born to be respected. Because you allow your husband's sister to disrespect you, you lost your honor, you lost your value. When you want to get married in the future, I don't know how you're going to tell your future husband that you once got pregnant for your sister's husband. Not only have you destroyed yourself, you destroyed your future. I just want to talk to our upbringing ladies today. Young girls are rising up. Think before you do. Men will always come and sell stories to you. It depends on how you buy it. Do you want to buy or you don't want to buy? Please, before you buy something, think very well. Adeoye, you bought the wrong thing. You bought the wrong thing. And I will keep talking to our mothers. Please, train your children very well. Teach them. I know some mothers train up their daughters very well. They just decide to do and choose how they want to live their life. I cannot put this blame on mothers. You get what I mean? But the kind of friends they hook up with at school, the environment, I say to people, when you send your daughter to school, you send your sons to school, and they comes home with bad habits, please take them out of that school. Put them in another place, because they will cry in their future to come. Believe me, we have the right to correct them. We have the right to adjust what they are doing. We can only do our best, believe me. We can only try. It depends on the child to take what is good on board. Do you understand? So, Adeoye, I don't know how this is going to go down in your family. Like I said earlier, I pray they don't get to mourn each one of you, because you've just destroyed your sister's home. You not only her home, you destroyed herself, you destroyed her, you destroyed everything about her, you destroyed everything she has worked for the last 6 years. Even if she decides to stay in this marriage, there will never be trust anymore. There will never be trust anymore. You've destroyed both family. You should have left them alone the moment the man came to you. After all, this man did not rape you like you said to me. There is a difference between he raped me.
Yeah.
These are two people that agreed.
Consensual.
You agreed. So, I believe they've said it all. Find the right time to talk to your sister, but please do not go alone and speak to your sister. I beg you, don't even think you've got this. Do not go alone. Speak to the right people. Look for the right time to talk to your sister. I pray that God will intervene and sort it all out. Thank you very much for your lovely comment.
Can I just say just one more?
Yes,
just
please,
one place to our listeners out there.
Yeah, you can
I believe we are talking about Deola's case today.
Yeah.
But as someone out there that you are still in the same shoe that Deola went through, you better stop it now before it's too late. We need to stop it now before it's too late. It is not acceptable. The Lord will help us.
Amen. Thank you very much. And to my viewers, if you are not on Heritage TV, then you are not at the right place. What is it that you want to do? At Heritage TV, we cover all sorts of events, from naming ceremony, wedding anniversary, wedding ceremony, burial ceremony, birthday parties. At Heritage TV, We got you. We have the best video coverage. You know, I see a lot of people when they're having weddings, birthday, they kind of complain that, you know what, oh, they couldn't give my younger sister visa to come to my wedding. They couldn't grant my parent visa to come to my wedding. You know what? Worry no more. Don't worry yourself, because at Heritage TV we bring the best to you. You can be where you are and you can still watch your sisters or your daughter's wedding live. We broadcast live. We've got the best video coverage. You need to try us. This is not, you know, I'm not all multi, but I'm telling you, you need to try us. We've got the best video coverage at Heritage TV. We've got you. You're in the best place. Come to Heritage TV for any event. And you know what? We have a discount going on in May. So please don't be late. Call today to get your May discount. We got you covered. You know, thank you very much. And to my next case, this is a very interesting one again. You know, you know, there are times that when people come in my inbox or when they send a story by email, there are times that I weigh on myself. Because I used to believe that it's only when I see it in movies. But now I believe that most of the things I see in movies are real. When I read stories, I will scream. But these are stories I can't even share. My husband will be like, what is it again, you, this woman? I'm like, you don't want to know. I'm like, really? Things are happening. And I don't know what this world is turning to. I don't know what this world is turning to. Things are happening. Bad things are happening, to be honest. And I believe it's just the end time. Because when you go to the book of Revelation, most of the things that are mentioned in Revelation, they are happening. They are happening. They are happening. I'm like, oh God, is this really the end time? You know, my second story for today, this guy came to me. He said he's been on all these bloggers, Jeremy Olofi, they call him Love Doctor on Instagram. I actually went there to check the post there. I found it there. I said, wow, so what do you want us to do? He said that most people that read the story, the way they caused him, that he ran out of that. Then he came across Heritage TV and Women Issues. So which is why it came to me that it was the public opinion from people that matured. So he said to me that 10 years back while he was in school, he joined this group, you know, while boys went to school, they joined this courtesan group and everything. He said he joined this courtesan group. I'm not going to mention the courtesan group he joined. So when they joined the courtesan group, he said they went to their house to rob. On getting to their house, I think he said there were like 6 or 7 of them. They saw his younger sister, who is this beautiful girl, and the gang wanted to rape her sister. Then he said, no, you can't do that. And they said, to be honest with you, Josephine, I've always been in love with my younger sister. I said, what did he just say? He said, yes, Josephine, I've always been in love with my younger sister. So he said he trapped the gang and no, you cannot rape my sister. And they said, okay, it's either you raped her or we raped her. He said because he has always been in love with his younger sister, he decided to rape his younger sister. He raped her, they went away with money and valuable items.
In his own home.
In his own home. Huh. And they left. This was 10 years ago. And they left. So the following week, he went home. They told him what happened. And they are Christians. So he told the parents, oh, have you taken her to the doctor to flush whatever has been the semen that's been deposited inside her? They said, the lady said that no, that she's fine, that she's not on a monthly period and everything, there's no yet time, so they left it. The following month, the sister discovered that she is pregnant. But the father refused her to abort the pregnancy, that you're going to have the baby, that no child of mine will do an abortion in this family. He insisted that they abort the pregnancy because he knows what he did. But the father insisted that no, so she kept the pregnancy. So the younger sister gave birth to a baby girl 10 years ago. This boy is married with his own kid. He said he has 3 children. He's married. And now the younger sister has finished school. You know, she has a good job. Now she is getting married. The girl in question that she gave birth to is 10 years old now. She said anytime he said anytime he looks at the girl, that he knows this is my daughter, but he cannot come out and say to the family, this is my daughter. So the wedding of the younger sister is coming up in few months, and the husband to be said he wants to adopt the girl because she told the husband to be that she was raped, and the husband to be accepted the girl, and she wants to adopt her to bear her name, since no one knows who the father is, but he knows he is the father of his younger sister daughter. Now the wedding is coming up in few months. He does not want the husband to adopt his daughter. Neither can they tell the family, I was the one that raped my sister years back. And now he wants the public to advise him on what to do. You know, I went on the Jeremiah Love in Love Doctors on Instagram to read comments. Believe me, they attacked him. And I'm like, okay, what do you want us to do? Obviously, we are also going to attack you. He said, but please, I need the matured mind to advise me what to do. I was stupid. It was I was ignorant. I don't know what came over me then when I was in school. It was due to the cult that I joined, this and that. But now I regretted my action. Should I speak up that my younger sister daughter belongs to me? Daddy, I'm gonna come to you first.
Gentlemen, wherever you are, this case is just similar to the one we discussed earlier. I don't know what you guys think when you get involved with all these cultism activities while in school. Your parents, they have sacrificed so much. They send you to these institutions for you to educate yourselves and get a better life.
Yeah.
And this is how you pay them back. And this dangerous act that you committed 10 years ago to members of your own family, and you now have the audacity to now come in the name of redemption. It is horrendous. What you did is despicable. It is wicked. And don't tell me you love your sister. You don't love your sister. You don't love your parents. Neither do you love yourself. What you have done is just show how devious and how dangerous a human being you are. If you can do this to your own sister, you need to be locked up and the keys thrown away. What you have done, if eventually your family get to know that you are the father of this child, is indirectly destroy your sister's marriage. A marriage that she's about to embark on now. Because you guys don't sit down and think about the aftermath effects.
You know, sir, I'm just going to ask a quick question. I just want to ask you, because I know the guy is online watching us. Have you ever killed someone before?
Me?
No, I'm asking the guy.
Do you want me to answer that?
Yes, please.
Well, are you expecting me to ask him that question?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Right. Okay, gentlemen, if you're watching, have you ever killed somebody before? If the answer is yes, then that will not come to me personally as a surprise, because when you guys join all this cultism and all this irresponsible organizations that you join when you're on campus, they go into all these devious and all these activities that even there's always covenant involved.
That was what happened that night, because they said that
covenant
wherever
of blood,
they go, they have to rape someone.
Yeah, covenant of blood and all these illicit activities that beggars believe. I think in the name of redemption, I think you need to come out clean.
Wow.
ASAP for the sake of this young woman.
Yeah.
And let her know what transpired 10 years ago when you colluded with your.
I'm
with
quickly
your,
going to come in, sir. You said he should come out ASAP, sir.
Yes.
Okay. For him to come out, sir, we
Yes.
need to look at the other side of this issue. If he come out, definitely the husband to be is not going to marry the younger sister anymore.
We don't know that. You see, because for we don't know that because we don't know
The
kind of-
reason he accepted the baby was because they said that it was armed robbers that came to the house.
Yeah.
But now, if he found out that it was his brother,
you see, I mean, just
do
like
you get it, ma?
just like our mother said earlier. You see, let us not prejudge what God has in mind for every individual.
Okay.
This particular case is also a very, very, very sad situation as well. But he needs to come out to say, on that fateful day, with members of my gang, I am the one that disguised and came to the family home to commit this horrendous crime. It is an horrendous crime, and it is a crime whether he likes it or not. He is going to pay dearly for one day, believe it or not, because what he was going through, what was going through his mind on that particular day, knowing fully well what could have happened when he brought these people
To the house.
to the house.
It's
It
what
is-
they
it-
do in the court. If you're
Yes.
from a rich family, it's
They
it's
need
a
to-
covenant. Is what they do.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
this
That's a good point.
covenant of blood,
Yeah.
covenant of killings, and covenant of being too ruthless. Now, going back to the question of whether the fiancé might call the
wedding
marriage
off.
off, the wedding off, we cannot decide. We don't know what is going on in his mind.
Oh.
If he can be mature to that level of saying, okay, this has happened, this happened 10 years ago.
Okay. I'm sorry, sir. I'm going to put you right on the spot.
Okay,
It's not going to be our portion, right?
amen.
But if your son come home today and
Yes.
said that this lady I'm getting married to,
Yes.
there was an accident that happened to her that she got pregnant, but the baby she had belongs to his brother. Would you allow your son to still get married to that lady?
That's a very, very good question. But as parents, we are just custodians to our children.
Yeah.
Eventually, no matter how much I try to mediate and let my son see the brother picture,
Yeah.
whatever decision he has to make, I cannot enforce him. I cannot force my son to say, look, I think going down this route
Yeah.
is actually going to be dangerous,
Okay.
because you don't know how much in love they are. You don't know when they started. So for me now to put a break to say, look, based on what the lady told you, and based on the feedback you're giving me, I think that's going down
Okay.
a dangerous path.
I'm going to put the
It's
question to you, ma.
it's extremely
If your
difficult.
son
Um,
come home, would you say yes, go ahead and marry her?
First of all, it depends on the family background. If you're a Christian background family,
Okay. I'm sorry right there. I like putting people on the spot.
okay.
I know the viewers are watching me
Yeah.
right now.
Mm.
What I just want yes or no.
Yeah, woman being.
Would you allow your son, ma'am?
Woman being, you will not.
Thank you very
That
much.
is woman. That is woman. You will not.
Thank
But
you.
remember what he said. It now depends on that son, on my son,
Yeah.
to now decide. First of all, I will go back to that question.
Okay.
The husband to be said he accept because he was raped by
Yeah.
armed robber. We are talking about armed robber.
Yes.
Nobody know. The lady doesn't know is the brother.
Yeah.
The husband to be doesn't know as well.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Because he loved her.
Ah.
That is why she accept. On a good day, he will not even accept at all.
Mm.
He accept based on the love he love her.
Because they didn't know
Now
that
the
it was his
armed
brother.
robber in 10 years ago now shows off now that I am the armed robber. If the love is still there, I think the man will still need to accept that and move on with the
I'm
marriage.
going to come to you, ma.
Yes, sir.
Would you accept yes or no, ma?
For my son to
Yes.
go ahead and do the marriage,
Yeah.
I will accept 100% if he wants to carry on.
Okay. Viewers, in case if you're watching me, would you allow your son to marry the lady in question if you happen to know that the daughter belongs to his other brother? please call in and join us today. And before we go further, I'm just going to go for a quickly break. And I just want to introduce a new product to the viewers out there, which is called Alicia Skincare. You know, in case you're looking for a place to get a skincare or a herbal soap, look no more. You know, call Alicia Skincare to get your glowing skin. Mommy, you can get one. Daddy, you can get one for mommy.
Okay.
It's nice. I use the same as well. You know, this is called Moroccan Alicia Alba soap. It's very, very good. I think it's just £25 or £20. I don't know. It's really good. I used it. It washes away the dirt from your body. And can you see how my face is shining?
Oh dear.
If you can see my face, can you see? No spots. Don't even think I'm wearing it. No, it's not the foundation. This is what I use. I use Alicia, it leaves face cream. It leaves your face skin, smooth and glowing. It's very nice. All you just have to do, apply it every night before you go to bed. I know you may be thinking it's small, but believe me, the work it does, it's more than the product itself. It's good, it's nice. It's just £25 for the face cream. And also, we've got the carrot oil here. Alicia Skin Carrot Oil. I just applied this before I come in the studio. It's really, really good. Let me just put one on your hand so you can try. Just rub it and try. You can smell it. Tell me.
Oh, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
Really nice.
It's lovely. This is Alicia Skin Carrot Oil. Please, you need to get one of this if you don't have one. Alicia Skin Carrot Oil. It's very, very, very good for the body. You need to try it. Doesn't leave your skin dry. Most especially the people with dry skin. It works very well, and it's really good. Believe me, I used it. And for we women, this is called the face toner. You need to get one. You need to, mommy, daddy, get one for mommy. She's gonna love it, and believe me, the pando yam she's gonna blend for you when you get this. That night she's not even. She's gonna use odo. Is a mortar?
Yes,
mortar. She won't do the turning pando yam for you once you get at this one. This is Alicia Skin Organic Face Toner. All you have to do is apply this 3 times a week. Then after you apply this 3 times a week, so make sure you apply your face cream every month. This is what I use. This is what I apply. That is why you see my face shining. And you know what? Yeah, like I said, then the face cream, you can also use the face cream for scars, spots and everything. It works really well, and they're very affordable price. So if you're looking for where to go, you can contact Alicia on www.alistore.co.uk. I will bring out the number for you to call at the end of the program. Please get in touch with Alicia Skincare in case if you want a very smooth skin like mine. Thank you very much. And mommy, and like I said earlier on, if you have not called Heritage today to book for your event, you're missing out. Please, the phone number to call is online. We have a May discount going on, so call in today to book for your event, wedding ceremony, burial ceremony, birthday parties, naming ceremony. You don't have to worry about your loved ones. Let's just quickly listen to this advert before I carry on.
bọ́lá tó kún bọ̀ ó pè mí pa àwọn ń wò lọ́wọ́ lamẹ́ríkà èmi náà dẹ̀ ń. Hello daddy.
Báwo ni Dayọ̀?
Ṣé ẹ ti ṣe pátì yín ni?
Kí ló dé tó fi ń béèrè?
Bọ́lá tó kún bọ̀ ó pè mí pa àwọn ń wò lọ́wọ́ lamẹ́ríkà èmi náà dẹ̀ ń wò ní Nàìjíríà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí.
À ń ṣe lọ́wọ́ báyìí.
Báwo lẹ ṣe wá ṣe?
Iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ Heritage TV nìyẹn. Iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán aláràgbà yìí dá àwọn abánipolówó ọjà kájọ wọgbá ká máa ṣètò lọ́wọ́ kí gbogbo ayé ó sì máa wò lẹ́ẹ̀kan ṣoṣo. Ẹ fẹ́ ṣe souvenir printing lóríṣiríṣi. Ẹ fẹ́ ya àwòrán tó mọ́lẹ̀ kedere. A tún fi studio àyà fáwọn tó fẹ́ ṣe record. Ìpolówó ọjà tó mú ajé wọgbá. Ìfọ̀rọ̀wérọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn ènìyàn pàtàkì. Ẹ fẹ́ polongo ilé ìjọsìn yín. Heritage Television ní kẹ́ ẹ máa bọ̀ tààràtà. Ìlú London la wà. United Kingdom la tẹ̀dó sí. Ẹ kàn sí wa lórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ yìí 020-800-46100 tàbí lórí ẹ̀rọ alátagbà wa ayẹyẹ@heritagetv.co.uk àti lórí ẹ̀rọ alágbèéká 0734-123-4560. Heritage TV abalẹ̀ ọmọdé la wó.
Thank you so much, and that's the advert. And please get in touch to get your May discount that's going on the studio. And mommy, I'm going to come to you. What do you think this man in question should do? Do you think he should come out and tell them that my younger sister daughter belongs to me, or he should just keep quiet forever?
I wouldn't say that. I should just keep quiet forever. Because it's just similar, just as my father said, it's just similar to the first case. There shouldn't be anything hidden. You should find time to come out and say it. But there's one main thing that I want to point us to, and that is the issue of ignorance. We shouldn't be ignorant of anything at all. In case maybe our viewers out there might experience rape or whatever. At the genesis of it, that's why we have so much medication now. That woman should have been taken to the doctor to flush that thing at the earliest stage.
Exactly.
You understand? But ignorance, when we don't know, the Bible says in Hosea 4 that my people perish because of knowledge. If that has been done from the initial stage, we wouldn't have been to where we are now. But having said that, we are all guilty of it. Sometimes we procrastinate. Sometimes we don't know. Sometimes we are just being careless. And we cannot be too careless, but we can't be too careful, but we can be too careless. So that's why I want to bring out to our audience. Anything that needs to be done, don't let us be too careless. Let us take action. And now the deal has been done, just as the first scenario that we treated. It has been done, it has been done. Don't let us be judgmental on our side or thinking of what's going to happen to the husband. Maybe he will not marry again. Maybe they maybe. Who knows? Because it's not the lady's fault. Whether it's been raped by a rapist outside, whether by a brother, the fact of the story is she was raped. It's still rape. It wasn't of her own choice. Yes. It's not that she just deliberately taking herself to the hotel to go and do all those ashewot things that they do all around. It's not her choice. She doesn't know about it. So if the man in question truly loves her, I'm sure he will still carry on with the marriage. And if anything happened that he doesn't want to carry on, maybe the man is not meant for her.
Sure.
Thank you. I'm gonna take your take on this.
Yeah, the deal has been done.
Yeah.
It's about 10 years ago. So now, my advice for the guy is that he should come out and say it. Because one thing is that you don't fear woman and sin to God. You understand what I mean? So come out, let them know what has happened 10 years ago. And if the man in question, the man to marry the junior sister, if she's in love, it's genuine love, and he has been his mandate husband to her, definitely the man will still go ahead with the marriage because it's not the fault of the lady, according to what my sister said. So my advice for him to come out, although he will not go unpunished, he will still be punished, definitely.
Do you know one thing? I don't really care about this guy at the moment because the deed has already been done. But who I care about is this 10-year-old girl and the lady in question. Because, you know, I know a lot about traumas and about depression. I want us to look at it in another way. This lady in question can kill herself if she finds out that the daughter that I have belongs to my brother. It's not everybody that can say, you know what, the deed has been done, I'm just going to live my life. Believe me. Because number one, the stigma is there forever. Like, me, I have a child for my brother. So this daughter, my daughter belongs to my brother. And I want you to think about the daughter in question. She'll be like, I'm a product of a brother and a sister. This is not going to go down well. Believe me, I'm going to rule out the husband today. It's got nothing to do with the husband to be at this point. It's about this lady. She can kill herself, believe me. Because this is the lady that waited how many years for her? It took her 10 years for her to say yes to a man. I'm ready to get married. Which means she's coming out of that trauma. But now they're going to bring another one to her. Believe me, this lady can kill herself. So, you know, when I counsel people a lot. So I heard about a lot of cases. I have experience in depressions, domestic violence, abuse. So the brother abused the sister. So I want you to say, abuse don't go down very well. Most people kill themselves because they will be looking for answers they will never find, questions they will never find answers to. Because this lady in question will start asking herself, why me? Why did you do that to me? And believe me, there is no answer for that. She can poison herself.
Okay, but can I say something?
Yes, go ahead.
Is it not good to address it now than later?
Yeah.
One day when the truth shall surely come out. As at that time, should I be married, have her own children, been in marriage maybe for about 10 years or whatever. Now the truth now comes out at that time.
Because obviously
What's
there are
going to
people
happen?
that knows, because obviously the gang that went there
They're
knew.
still living.
So it's still going to come out. So if it now come out, if it doesn't come out now, if it now comes out after 10 years after that marriage, maybe by the time she herself already have other 3 children for the man. So when it now come out as at that time, what do you expect of that man?
If it comes
The
out,
husband.
believe me, they should be ready to. I'm not saying that they will lose someone, but to be honest, I'm telling you, this is not like the first case we treated. It's not going to go down. I am a lady myself. I can never live with it that, oh my God, my daughter belongs to my brother. It's big.
Well,
You don't understand me,
yes,
sir.
Pastor, I
She
think
can't live with it.
I think I agree with you. But no matter how much counseling you've done, or probably I or my mothers here have done, it still boils down to that individual in question. Does she have the strength of the aftermath effects?
I don't think so.
Would
It
she-
took her 10 years, sir, for her to say, yes, I'm going
No,
to
I
get
want
married.
now.
The brother that did this bad act is married with 3 children.
Mhm.
The girl is 10 years. So it took her time to get out of that trauma that she was raped, and she conceived a child from the raping. And now telling her after 10 years, when
rape
she's
is
ready to move on with her life, that you know what, your daughter belongs to me. Oh God. They want to put her in another 10-20 years of trauma again.
But do you know that the truth will still come out one day? Do you know that? Definitely the truth will come out. Because now I know the brother is not
Don't
arrested.
you think that they should just let her get married first in peace?
I think they should just let her.
They should let her get married in peace and have her own
and
kids.
that is why.
To be honest,
that is why I
it's not
said
the
that
right
is that is why I said
Yeah, timing.
that is why I said
It's the timing inside.
yeah. The timing is very, very crucial.
But the man is selfish because he doesn't want the husband to adopt his child.
No, he cannot decide what to
cannot
do with
decide.
the child because he has messed up from the beginning.
Yes.
He just need to wait for the junior sister to get
Please
married,
address
and then
him, he's online.
he need to my
Gentleman-
brother.
Okay, sorry, go on.
What you need to do, you need to wait for. I know the truth will come out one day, but the best advice is you need to wait at the moment. Let your sister have happy married life. Then maybe after 2-3 years, then you can come out.
2-3 years?
Yeah,
No,
because
it's even too
It's
early.
even too early.
Too early, yeah.
Are you sure? Okay.
He's got 3 kids. Allow your sister to have a good life.
Yeah, exactly.
He's been selfish. You know, he said something earlier from the beginning that I used to be in love with his sister. I believe this man in question. I know you're online. You're still selfish. Why is it that it's when your sister wants to get married, you're
You
now
also bring
pulling
it
this out? Why didn't you pull it out when the baby
You know,
was 1 year, 2 years
I
old?
think the man in
boy is
question
wicked.
has been admired the sister from the beginning, and he's very wicked. He doesn't even want that sister to
To
get
get
married.
married.
That is the bottom line. Because he should have come out that very time when he was persuading the family to
I didn't when it
abort
came
the
out
baby.
there. They would have
They would
allowed.
have. Then to my viewers at home, please, we are all Christian, but we should not be gullible at times. We should not be gullible. That moment the boy say, go and text her to flush out, they should have done it. You understand what I mean? Because you know this girl is a virgin and they've come to the house, they rape her. So what you have done is to take her to the hospital and
flush
get
it
rid
out.
of that mess. So because I can call it mess. So the baby will not be now. But already, because at times I can say we Africa, when we are Christian, it's like we are too gullible about some things at times. We should not
We are
be too
too
gullible.
holy, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
We should not be
sorry,
too
we've got a
gullible.
call coming in. Oh, okay. Hello, good afternoon. Oh.
I think she want to marry her sister.
Hello, good afternoon.
I don't want you guys to judge me. I did not do it out of my own imagination.
That's
My court member actually forced me to do it. I don't want to do it then.
Okay, we've heard you. Thank you. Keep watching the programs.
Can I say something to the gentleman?
Yeah, he's online.
Thank you very much for calling in. We are not judging you, but what we are trying to say now is your daughter is still your daughter. You did it because you are under that whatever oath that you had with your people, fine. But what we are saying now is allow your sister to have her own life. Your daughter is still your daughter. Give her time. Let her do that marriage. Let her have your own children as well. Maybe, who knows, 10 years, whatever, the Lord will prolong your life. You will not die young. Then you can bring it out and everything will be sorted. Yes?
Thank you very much.
The gentleman in question that just called in now, I know it's easier for you to call in to say nobody should judge you, and we here, we are just human beings as well. Nobody is here to judge anybody. But if you want to be honest and factual with the severity of what is on ground now, I think you should just step aside and allow your sister
to
get married and have her own life. Do not, because of your selfish acts, because from the onset, you've already told the moderator that you are infatuated with your sister.
Yeah.
Who on earth does that? That in itself is a selfish act and a selfish deed. Now, for you to even have the audacity to call in to say members of your cultist group forced you to do that, is more or less rubbing salt into another.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Where-
I just want to get involved.
Oh, thank you. Where are you calling from and what's your
Not
name?
even really ashamed of himself for calling me.
Oh,
He needs to remain silent and silent forever. Thank you.
thank you. This is getting interesting, and you know what, time is against me. So I'm just quickly gonna. What do you have to say to him before I run the show up today?
To just summarize in a nutshell, leave the lady alone. I know she's your sister. I know you're claiming that you're the father of this child, but let her be and let her live her life in peace. This is not a matter for today to be addressed. This is a matter for the future. Okay?
Thank you, sir. I'm gonna come to you. What advice do you have for him?
My advice will be the same advice they've given you. Let it be for now. Just keep calm. Let your sister go out with the marriage. Let her have better life, and in future you can bring out the matter. The chance belongs to you. No one is taking it. But for now, just step aside. Let your sister get her life, please.
Thank you. Do you have a final word?
My final word is to all our viewers, especially the young ones out there. Let us be very mindful of the type of association that we keep. Because those people that you hang around with have big impact in your life.
That's it.
Not for today. You might be doing it today and enjoying it, but what will happen to you tomorrow? And to all of us out there, let us be very careful. As I said before, ignorance can kill. It's not a good thing at all. And that's just it.
Thank you very much. And before I round up today, I just want to say a big thank you for your lovely comments. And to the guy that called in, we are not criticizing you. We're only telling you the truth and nothing but the truth. On Heritage TV, on Women Issue, we say it as it is. We tell people the truth, which is why we have matured mind on the seat to talk to you about it. I believe you trust us. That's why you brings your issue to us to talk about it. And you know what? I'm just going to add to what they've said earlier on. And I don't think this is the right time for you to open up to your family. Like you told me, you said you've always been in love with your sister. And to be honest, I still believe you're still in love with your sister. Whether you run away from that or not, you're still in love with her, because if you're not still in love with her, you wouldn't have kept quiet for the last 10 years. Why is it that it is when your sister is getting married, you want to talk? And remember, from what you told me, you said that she never said yes to any man. She has always been indoors. She never talked to anyone. She always go to work and come back. She doesn't even go out. And now she found herself a good man. Please, I'm going to beg you. You have lived your life. Let your sister also live. Let her live. Anyway, you've seen your daughter grown up for the last 10 years, and you know she's capable of looking after this girl. And you don't even want to ruin your own family, do you? Because you love your family a lot. That is why you couldn't even open up to your wife for what you did 10 years ago. You didn't open up to your dad, you didn't open up to your mom. So why do you want her to open up now? Please, it's not the right time to talk. There is something they call about timing. When timing is wrong, everything goes wrong. But when timing is right, everything goes right. Allow your sister to get married. Her wedding is just a few months. You know, please let her live her life. You know, she was just living. Then I could call her a dead living. This is someone that is dead but living. But now she is alive. Let her live. Let her enjoy her life. You've taken 10 years away from her life. Please do not take the rest of her life away from her. Believe me, I know you will tell her. But you know what? You could even tell the girl herself when she grew up. You could tell the girl herself when she grew up. Who knows? She may not even tell her mother. Like you said, we are individual. Everyone, there is a way they handle issues.
Yeah.
But please, you've remained silent for years. I would advise you to keep remaining silent. And you know what? Join me again next week. I've got more interesting topics that will make you open your mouth and you won't be able to close it. And for the lady that called in, I just want to say thank you. And to my wonderful guests, thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you. Thank you a lot. God bless you. And to my viewers out there, I want to say thank you for joining me today. I will see you same time next week. I'll still remain your lovely, humble, beautiful host, Josephine. Bye for now.
Revival ìsọjí alágbára.
ìsọjí ayérayé ìsọjí ayérayé ìsọjí ayérayé great revival. èyí tó pa bọ̀bọ̀ àjọ̀dún kẹta ẹgbẹ́ wákàtí àlàáfíà ìyẹn 3rd year anniversary of All of Peace Evangelical Ministry open tí ó wáyé ní Friday 28th June ọdún yìí ìyẹn 28/6/2019 láago 10 alẹ́ títí di aago 4 ọjọ́ kejì. ẹ wá mi ẹ̀yin yóò sì yè seek me and live làkòrí ìtọ̀tẹ̀ yìí tó máa wáyé ní Castle Green Grave Street Diagram exit RM9 4UN. Brethren, join us. Let's seek him so as to live together and your situation shall turn around for better. bẹ́ẹ̀ lànà rẹ̀ máa fọhùn láyé onípojúpo ènìyàn. ẹ má gbàgbé o June 28, 2019 ní sọ́jí ohun àjọ̀dún yẹn máa wáyé láago 10 alẹ́ títí di aago 4 ọjọ́ kejì 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. kẹ́ni tó gbọ́ kó sọ fẹ́ni tí ò gbọ́ bọ́ọ̀lù máa ṣiṣẹ́ àmì ohun iṣẹ́ agbára fẹ́ kò rẹ́rí àlàyé ẹ pè sórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ yìí 07939198946 àti 07550804352. Jésù ni Olúwa.
My daughter-in-law. So how are you planning for my son's birthday? I have to cook for her. Do you people have ogirisi there? No. It's okay. Okay, let me call you back. Mama Chiji, okay. Hi, so wait a market. Please pack some ogirisi. I am going to visit my son. My daughter-in-law. It's arranged. But you must use original red oil to prepare the soup. What? I'll call you back. Mama Chijo, please include Isio Morocco. My daughter-in-law. Everything is now set. But don't forget that gold wristwatch I saw the last time I visited you.
Now you can talk until you tire for just 11 kobo a second. Call all networks in Nigeria and 30 international destinations including US, UK, China, Canada and India for just 11 kobo per second. Dial *211# to activate.
That's Silk Bobo.
The largest data network, Glow, grandmasters of data.
Paysetters, in partnership with the National Lottery Community Fund, presents Paysetters Business Expo and Special Recognition Awards 2019 on Saturday, 18th May, from 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Jubilee Sports Bank, Kensington, L7 8SJ. It's going to be fashion, hair and beauty runway, business networking, product exhibition, live performances, discounted sales, training, awards, and loads of fun. Register now for this game-changing event at www.pbsexpo.com or call 07405 484 627 and 07847 093 953. Paysetters 2019, a free event sponsored by the
bó ti yá. gbogbo aláyẹyẹ pẹ̀lú ní pàtì àti ilé ìjọsìn ẹ fẹ́ ṣe polówó. Heritage TV. Heritage TV. wọ́n bẹ nílùú London o. Heritage TV. wọ́n fọwọ́ wọn sọ̀yà o. Heritage TV.
ẹ̀yin aráàlú London ǹjẹ́ ẹ ti gbọ́ pé iléeṣẹ́ Heritage TV tún ti gbé àrà tuntun yọ o gbogbo àríyá yín pátápátá la ó máa bá yín polongo rẹ̀ jákèjádò gbogbo ayé ká máa ṣayẹyẹ ní London ká sì máa wò l'Amẹ́ríkà ní Nàìjíríà àti káàkiri àgbáyé lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ àti lójú kan náà bó jẹ́ lórí fídíò tàbí lórí photograph tó mọ́lẹ̀ yékéyéké Heritage TV ní bàbá o gbogbo àwọn ayẹyẹ yín bí ọjọ́ ìbí ìsìnkú àgbà ìgbéyàwó àjọ̀dún ilé ìjọsìn yín Heritage Television ní kẹ́ ẹ máa bọ̀ tààràtà ìlú London la wà United Kingdom la tẹ̀dó sí ẹ kàn sí wa lórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ yìí 020-800-46100 tàbí lórí ẹ̀rọ alátagbà wa ayẹyẹ@heritagetv.co.uk àti lórí ẹ̀rọ alágbèéká 0734-123-4560 Heritage TV abalẹ̀tù ọmọdé làwó.